For more on Trump's tariffs' impact on the movie industry, let's turn now to Jamaal Finkley, founder and CEO of BlackTree Media. Jamaal, good to see you. How would such a policy work, or who would be charged the tariff, given how complex and interconnected global film market is? It seems quite confusing in that sense. There's the production and also the distribution. So how do you actually quantify this tariff?
Well, the White House has already walked it back, saying that there's been no definitive decision, but the markets reacted. Most of the studios, the streamers saw a decline in their stocks today, and the markets don't react. The markets react to uncertainty, not to clarifications that are to come later. So I think it's a big misjudgment of what films are. I think films are something that takes the viewer, no matter where they are in the world, to other places in the world that they may not ever get to reach. And it's an oversimplification of what the filmmaking process is. It's like 100% tariffs on locations is 100% misunderstanding of what filmmaking really is, in my opinion.
Now, China said it would already restrict imports on American films back in April in response to Trump's initial tariffs. What does that mean for the US film industry? And would we expect further retaliation, not just from China, but also from other countries?
Yeah, I mean, you think about some of our biggest domestic films, whether it's Avengers or Black Panther or Transformers or Fast and Furious franchise. A lot of their success depended on the Chinese box office, which was the emerging box office for domestic films. And if there's retaliation in play for the tariffs, you can see those films not being able to play to the worldwide box office numbers that they were before. So it's really, like I said, a miscalculation, and it'll be sad to see this art form become, caught up in politics. I mean, trying to nationalize film production is, by imposing tariffs, it's like taxing dreams in a way. I mean, what are they going to do next? They're going to tax books that write about stuff abroad. It's really a miscalculation and a misunderstanding.
So in that sense, given that from what I can take from this is that the US has a lot more to lose than international film production houses have. What does that mean for Hollywood? What kind of impact will this have on Hollywood? I mean, Trump's talking about how he wants to bring jobs and build Hollywood and make it more US focused. But given the the internationalization of Hollywood already, what does that mean for the industry?
Well, for one, like if it's the streamers, and if it, which there was no clarification on whether it would be or not, a lot of the streamers, whether it's Prime or Netflix or Hulu, have increased their catalog with foreign titles, and this might mean even like a doubling of subscription prices for U.S. consumers, which nobody wants. I mean, again, it hits the consumer. It's not going to be the filmmaker that's going to pay for it on making the film. But it also takes away films like today in America, we're celebrating the 50-year anniversary of the end of the Vietnam War. So what we saying, we cannot shoot a film about Vietnam, and we have to shoot that film in America. The James Bond franchise, which has been, the greatest British super spy in the history, that we have to shoot that James Bond in Milwaukee. And it's even hypocrisy, because this whole film commission, whether it's Sylvester Stallone or Mel Gibson, some of their biggest films, whether it's Rambo, which was shot in British Columbia, Canada, or Apocalypto, which was shot in Mexico, or even The Passion of the Christ, which was shot in Rome. Where are we to shoot these films? In Alabama, just because we can't shoot them in their place? I think globally, it's going to limit the amount of films that will be made. And for the film industry, it's going to be a film industry that's falling its way out of the constrictions of the pandemic and the effects of the pandemic. It's just going to be another blow after the strike and now the pandemic and now these tariffs. It could see a very detrimental blow to what we see in the film industry going forward.
All right, Jamaal Finkley, really appreciate your time.
Thank you.